If you're an up-and-coming YouTuber or streamer, then you've probably Googled generic search terms like best microphone for streaming, and have found that a large majority of people recommend the Blue Yeti microphone. I'm here to tell you that although it is a great microphone, it probably isn't suitable for your current setup. My name is Jocko, and here are the reasons why. First of all, the microphone has a beautiful audio quality. Many streamers, YouTubers, and even musicians use the Blue Yeti microphone. The microphone is easy to set up, only requiring a USB cable to connect it to your computer. So what's the deal? Why should you use something different? Well, I'm going to show you a few examples. The microphone I'm currently using is a Shure SM58, and it looks like a stage microphone, because it is a stage microphone. It doesn't connect for a USB cable, and instead requires an audio interface to actually connect it to my computer, but more on that later. So let's give some examples. So to make this fair, I'm actually going to use the same audio setup that I have for both my Blue Yeti and my Shure SM58. I'm going to use the exact same settings in Streamlabs OBS, and I'm also going to use the exact same settings that I use for my voice meter application on my computer that helps my voice sound a bit more professional. So the first example I'm going to give is a simple one. I'm going to stand on the other side of my room and I'm going to clap twice so you guys can hear just a little bit of the difference between the two. So you're probably asking yourself right now, okay, so what does that prove? The Blue Yeti picked up the clap and the Shure SM58 didn't. But wait, let's jump into another example. This time, I'm going to type loudly into my keyboard. You can probably see where this is going. Now, I'll show you one last example. One of the main reasons why I bought a new microphone in place of the Blue Yeti was because I run an air conditioner that is fairly loud during summer or during the hot days. So let's see what that sounds like on both microphones. Please sub to Jocko's channel, thanks. Please sub to Jocko's channel, thanks. The Blue Yeti manages to pick it up at a ridiculous volume. Although there were extensive ways to reduce the background noise, it was almost impossible for me to find a proper solution that didn't require a brand new microphone. This is because a Blue Yeti is a condenser microphone. To dumb it down, it's basically a studio mic that is best used in a soundproof environment, as it picks up everything in the room. My SM58 is a dynamic microphone that basically picks up what's in front of me, or what's in front of the mic. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means if you live in a fairly noisy home or neighborhood, or maybe you have equipment in your room that might produce a frequent noise, then the Blue Yeti might not be for you. There have been so many times where I've tuned into a stream and found that the streamer has an obnoxiously loud microphone that picks up everything from the sound of their keyboard to people in the background and even their pets outside. In my opinion, it makes the stream almost unwatchable and makes me skip over them. Many popular Fortnite streamers are almost unwatchable for me because of how obnoxiously loud the keyboards are when playing, often leading me to just straight up mute the audio. So imagine if you're a new streamer and someone tunes in and you can hear these loud, unnecessary sounds. Not good. Okay, so I've given you guys my take on the Blue Yeti. So now you're probably wondering, what would I recommend instead? Well, I completely recommend my current setup. The Blue Yeti is apparently $175 at a local retailer near me. My current setup cost me about $253, excluding the mic stand, which is a Rode arm boom that costs roughly $100. And yes, it is a bit more expensive, but I can honestly say that it is 150% worth it in the long run, and I wish I did it earlier. What I had to buy for my setup was the SM58, a XLR male to female mic cable, and a Behringer Euphoria 2x2 USB audio interface. Before you stop to Google what it is, let me just say this. The audio interface is simply a way to connect the mic to your computer. The microphone requires a XLR cable, which means it won't plug in to the computer. So you plug the XLR cable into the mic, which goes into the audio interface, and the audio interface connects to the computer through a USB cable. It isn't overly complicated. And I'm going to go off script and say real quick that I had the same feeling when I was actually reading online how to do all of this. I was sitting there saying, what if I buy the wrong thing? What if I, don't have a cable or a correct one? That's why I'm telling you guys right now, it isn't complicated. All you need to do is buy that audio interface and that XLR cable, and everything will just plug in easily. It's basically like that little toy when kids had, where you put the shapes into the you put the shapes into the correct little holes, and then you just finish the puzzle. Okay, it's very simple. Alright guys, so that's my take on the Blue Yeti. If this video helped you out at all, then I would highly appreciate it if you could like the video, maybe leave a sub. I won't force you to sub because this is just a simple guide, but yeah, enjoy.